PYRA and MYTHRA are in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this has a big impact on the future DLC characters to come. Hello everybody, I'm Lucy Disaster. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my Super Smash Bros. Content. Today we're going over a lot of different things, so be sure to check out the timestamps below if you want to move around to what spot you want to watch first. I do recommend you watch the whole video though, because I'll be going over a lot of cool stuff throughout this entire thing. So yesterday there was a Nintendo Direct, and to open the Direct they of course did a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC character reveal trailer, and it happened to be PYRA from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. What makes this so important and iconic in Smash Bros. History is that PYRA was a very demanded character for Super Smash Bros. Alongside Rex, who was a Mii costume. Now, Rex did not get in. He is part of, it looks like, PYRA's Taunt and Final Smash, but besides that, he remains a Mii costume. Further proving up to this point that a Mii costume does actually deconfirm DLC characters for Smash Ultimate. What makes this character so special being in Smash are a few things. One, it's a Nintendo IP. We did not get a third-party character for the next DLC character, and some people are really happy about that, some people aren't, but that's not the point. The fact is that we now have 2 Nintendo reps in Fighter Pass 2. This further proves my point that there are no patterns to follow for DLC predictions for the Fighter Pass. I mentioned this in several of my Last Chance videos, and is that as humans we want to identify patterns, so that way it makes things easier for us to understand. So a lot of people have been making patterns based off of the Fighter Pass Volume 1 to determine what DLC characters would be getting for Fighter Pass Volume 2, and PYRA basically just ruins that whole thing in general, but serves my point, and that is we can't create these patterns and just expect them to be rules for DLC fighters. The only absolute things that we know, which could also change down the road, is that assist trophies are not DLC characters and Mii costumes cannot be DLC characters. PYRA's inclusion into Smash is important for several reasons, one of them being for the one that I already previously stated, and that is we can possibly get more Nintendo DLC in this Fighter Pass. The last 2 might be Nintendo reps, they might not. We honestly just won't know, and that's kind of exciting when you think about it. The second reason why PYRA being in Smash is so important is that she's a huge fan favorite. So many people wanted her in the game, and Nintendo and Sakurai said, yes, let's do it. So saying that Fighter Pass Volume 2 is a lot of fan service would be correct. I mean, you could debate that all Fighter Passes and Smash in general is fan service, but especially Fighter Pass 2, they're really going hard, it seems, on the fan demand for some of these characters. The third reason why PYRA is so important being in Smash is that she is from a game that a Mii costume was already released for DLC. So what I mean by this is the Rex Mii costume was released really early in Smash's Ultimate's lifetime, and everyone thought, oh well, since we got the Rex Mii costume, that means we're not going to be getting any Xenoblade Chronicle DLC. This has now been proven wrong, meaning that any Mii costumes that we have gotten already from different series does not mean that we're not going to get DLC from that series anymore. So you No More Heroes fans might actually get a No More Heroes rep. It just won't be Travis Touchdown if the theory of no Mii costumes or assist trophies remains true. Once again, Sakurai and Nintendo can do whatever they want, and they can just completely throw us for a loop, which I think is what they're going to do in either the last DLC character for this Fighter Pass or even a possible Fighter Pass Volume 3. Another reason why PYRA is so important for Smash is just look at her moveset. Instead of having an alt being MYTHRA, you actually get to switch between 2 models and 2 different movesets. That is pretty huge, and that opens the doors for a lot more mechanics in future DLC reps. I can't really think on the dot who that would be, but it does open the playing field to being, oh, well, you can't have this character and that character be a DLC rep. Well, you can, especially if you can interchange between the 2. A very silly example would be Crash and Neo Cortex. I think that would be a very silly thing to do, because they play completely differently. I mean, at least PYRA and MYTHRA are both sword fighters, but that's what I mean, is like they could literally do anything. If you have 2 really popular characters from the same series, but you can't make one an alternate costume, that could be a future possibility. So for Fighter Pass Volume 2, we have 2 remaining DLC characters. I would like to quickly go over who I think will be the last 2 characters. I think the next character will actually be Crash Bandicoot. I think he has a very high chance of getting into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been saying this for a long time now, and I'm just going to keep saying it because I want it to happen. It makes sense. He's very high demand, and like I said earlier, Fighter Pass Volume 2 does seem like it's a really high fan demand Fighter Pass. So let's get our fingers crossed and hope Activision really helps us out here. The final DLC character is a little bit more tricky because we don't know if there's going to be a Fighter Pass Volume 3. Let me know down below in the comment section if you think there is going to be one. I personally don't want another Fighter Pass Volume 3, but I can definitely see one happening. However, if we're only getting Fighter Pass Volume 1 and Volume 2, I think that last DLC fighter for Volume 2 is going to be a huge mindfuck. Nintendo is going to completely twist us around with the final DLC character just to mess with us. I personally believe that the final DLC character for Fighter Pass Volume 2 is either going to be Geno or Waluigi. Yes, I'm dead serious. I think Nintendo and Sakurai, like I said before, are really trying to give the fans what they want and really mess with them. So if we only get 2 Fighter Passes, I see this happening. If not, I can see them entering in Fighter Pass Volume 3. Geno, because I think after the huge backlash and hate that Nintendo got afterwards, they kind of just want to, I don't want to say save their skin because they don't need to save themselves from anything, but I think they would try to kind of slide Geno in there. I personally would not want Geno in just because Geno fans annoy me, okay? I'm going to be real with you. If you're a Geno fan, I hope you're not offended. As long as you're not one of those people that are just crying on the, on your keyboard or whatever because he's a Mii costume, then we're cool. But if you're one of those people that like are just religiously obsessed with Geno and, are trolling and, send death threats to Sakurai for making him a Mii costume, then why are you even on this channel? And then Waluigi, because he's an assist trophy, and I think that would really mess with us if we actually got a DLC character that was originally an assist trophy. It's possible, nothing's impossible, so they would probably have to do something with the coding and get the Waluigi assist trophy out of the game, but it's possible. Anything's possible. They went back into every stage and put, minerals and materials in for Steve, guys, so come on now. They've shown that they can bend over backwards for the fans. As far as my personal take on PYRA and Mythra being in Smash, well, I never played Xenoblade Chronicles, so I can't really give an accurate statement to that. I'm not disappointed that they're in Smash, and at the same time, I'm not super happy because it's not a character that I really, connect with. All I know is that they have really big boobies. Just looking at it, I can see this character definitely being broken, but utilized in a way that makes for some very fast and crazy competitive play because you can switch between the two seamlessly. And I believe if you look in the trailer, you're actually invincible when you switch out real quick. So that could be used for a lot of benefits. But we'll learn more about the character when Sakurai does his presentation on the character later before release. Finally, I want to talk about the reveal trailer itself. I thought it was overall very good. It wasn't my favorite. My favorite is, of course, the Sephiroth trailer, but I do think it is up there on the reveal trailer tier list. I think it actually does have a lot of emotion. The music is great. It actually looks like it's from the Xenoblade games. And a lot of people I saw in the live chat for the Nintendo Direct were thinking that it was like a Xenoblade spin-off game or something like that. But no, they did a really good job with the reveal trailer. The voice acting is good. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Go ahead and click that like button if you made it all the way to the end. I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, comment down below on everything that we discussed. What do you think about PYRA being in Smash? What do you think about, the future DLC characters? All of that stuff. I would love to hear your opinions down below. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. This was a very long video, unscripted of course, because the Direct came out only a few hours ago. I just got back from my mini vacation. I was actually driving home when the Direct was happening, so that's why you didn't see a lot of tweets or anything when it was happening live. I was not able to watch it until later, and videos take time to make. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you have a smash-tastic rest of your day. See ya.